can ask me some question about what you would like me to talk about, or what country, or my experience as traveling so far. What would you like me to talk about? You don't know? Okay, so does any of you ever traveled outside of Indonesia?
Yes.
Yes? Who? Can you put your hand? Okay, where did you go?
I've been to India and Vietnam.
Oh, I've been to Vietnam too, but not India. Anyone else? No? But traveling is something you would like to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. And what's your name?
My name is Leah. Leah.
Well, yes, when you traveled to Vietnam, was it only vacation or did you go to work?
No, it's actually for a training. I
Yeah.
joined a training for assisting people with disabilities and elderly. So I joined the training from my office.
Okay. Was it difficult for you to speak there? Did you speak in English when you were there?
Yeah, we speak in English because there was
Yes.
an interpreter. They helped us.
Okay, so there are many ways that we can travel. I've traveled for vacation, I've traveled for work, I've traveled for studying. All of them are different. I've traveled while I was in college, I've traveled after college when I was working, and I've traveled now that I'm unemployed. Why do I say this is completely different? Because we have to think about what we are going to do and the way we are going to spend our money. Because when I was in college and now that I want to travel as much as possible but without a job, we have to learn how to save money. So it's very important to research before traveling. I don't know if this is something you want to hear about. When you research, for starters, you have to plan your flight tickets. So for that, I always use Skyscanner. You know what Skyscanner is? It's a website where you can search for flights, and then the Skyscanner will suggest not only the cheapest flight, but the one that best suits you. And after you check this, I give you an advice. Never book it from Skyscanner. You will book it directly from the travel company that Skyscanner tells you to. Because sometimes it will be even cheaper. And if you have any problem, you have to delay or cancel your trip. The company will help you better than the other companies like eDreams or Rumble that are suggested by Skyscanner. So that is the first point you have to do. The second one is you will need a travel medical insurance because you can get sick, you can get an acute illness like needing surgery, and if you're in a foreign country, you won't be able to do this, or you will, but it will cost you money that you probably won't have, so you need an insurance. For me, the best company in the whole world to do this insurance is called Yati. And then, but not the least, you need accommodation. So what I did before was I would stay in very expensive hotels and spend my money there, which it's ridiculous because I am happier now that I book hostels and I get to know incredible people and relate with them. So it's not either cheaper for you to stay in a foreign country, but also you get the opportunity of meeting people, good people, and then even if you travel alone, you will only be alone if you want to. So that's my advice. The other advice, and that's the main difference between traveling in Asia and in Europe, is the food. Because in Europe, if you eat in restaurants, food is very expensive. Here in Indonesia as well as in the Philippines, for me, the best restaurants are the cheapest. Because I went to fancy restaurants and I didn't like the food. I like to eat in a warung, or I like to eat in someone's house. So I think the food is better and it's very cheap. So I think when you travel, you also need to have this in consider. So what I do, because I want to eat cheap, but I don't want to get sick. So you can either search for the ratings on TripAdvisor or on Google Chrome or on Google Maps. Sometimes I'm in a place and I have nothing prepared because I've been traveling and not having anything booked, so I don't know where I'm going to sleep tomorrow. So I'm in a place and I go to Google Maps and I see the places near me and I see the ratings and that's it. And I have never been wrong when I do this. It's always very good. So fortunately nowadays we have technology, we have internet, so we can rely on these kind of things. So that you get to choose your accommodation in restaurants for a good price, but also something that has quality, because you don't want to ruin your vacation. Other aspects that you can do that will turn your vacation cheaper are volunteering. You can apply to a platform like I did to do this here. It's called World Packers, but also exists Work Away. So you can apply on these platforms. You have to send your curriculum, and you have a variety of different volunteer work opportunities. So most of the times they will offer you accommodation and meals, and you only have to pay for the flight tickets, and that's good because not only your travel becomes cheap, but you get to know very nice people, as I did here, and you won't be alone, and they will show you around the city or the village you're in, and you also have time off to explore for yourself. So for me, I think if you're traveling on a low budget, that's the best opportunity. And you can also work at the same time, because sometimes hostels want foreign young people to work with them, and so you get the opportunity of free accommodation, free meals, and you receive some extra money to go do the things you want or to buy something for yourself. So I think that's really good. And if you are planning some kind of a trip, I don't know when do you have a vacation, but you could start by researching these volunteer apps now and applying to some jobs that you like, sending your resume, because sometimes it takes a while for them to give you an answer and to be accepted.